This morning I met with staff from the National Ambulance Service who are on strike on the picket line in Cavan as well, and the first thing that they said to me is, we don't want to be here, we want to be out doing our jobs, and this should never have got to this stage, to this far. And basically what they're looking for is recognition of the upskilling they've undertaken over the last 15 years. Like one woman who was there told me that she's working for the ambulance service for 30 years, and when she began working in the ambulance service, her job was to transport safely a patient from one location to a hospital setting. You know, and you said basically what you had to do was drive faster if the person was more seriously injured or more sick than somebody else. You need to get them there. Now they provide a medical intervention en route to that hospital, and they have saved lives umpteen times with people who've had heart attacks or are on the verge of stroke, and they were able to make interventions that saved that person's life until they got to the hospital that they were going to. So they deserve the proper pay and conditions. So I'm asking for the Minister for Health, she needs to get back to the negotiating table and talk to the unions that are representing these workers. And a number of colleagues have brought this up here this morning. You're from a government party, you're in the same party as the Minister, some of you. Go and talk to her and tell her to get back. This is much too serious than to be left on the picket line. And there were concerns expressed by a number of them as well about the Director of the National Ambulance Service, Robert Morton, because there seems to be a pattern where he managed an ambulance service in Australia that resulted in a dispute as well, and another one in Britain then after that. And it's just like it's a history of industrial disputes over conditions, and they feel that management system within the HSE has failed to address the chronic understaffing, the pay and the morale issues. And they now want to cut even the pay that they are getting for overtime. And many of them do a 12-hour shift, but seldom finish at 12 hours. They often end up doing 2, 3, and maybe sometimes 4 or 5 hours additional to that. So we need a lot of investment in our ambulance service, but we need to first of all solve the dispute that has brought these people to the picket line, where they do not want to be. They want to be getting on with the work.